Welcome to the So This Happened podcast.
I'm Tia.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Alexis. Thank you.
And we're your co-hosts.
So we started a podcast.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy. I feel like the idea of podcasting came up so randomly. Like I don't know, like I think I said like I've always wanted to start a podcast, and then Tia like seconded it.
Yeah.
And then Alexis was just like, wait, me too. And that was kind of the origin.
Yeah.
But I feel like we should go into the origin.
We can.
We had
Let's
dinner.
go into the origin.
Or lunch. We were at Beatnik on the river.
On the river. Yeah?
Yeah.
On the river.
On the river. Yeah, we had a little kiki at lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of us had ever talked about podcasting before.
Yeah.
It just came up, and then we're like, wait, let's actually do this. Let's have a serious meeting the following week at Taco Maya.
Shout out Taco Maya.
Shout out Taco Maya in Schaumburg.
And she was
Yeah.
born.
Truly a part of our origin story.
And then, should I talk about how I came up with the name?
Yeah, that was fun.
Wait, should I say my other ideas? Or...
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. That was part of the process.
So to prepare for our meeting, I was like, okay, guys, I went gardening, and I came up.
Wait, I actually don't remember that.
I was gardening.
She was gardening.
Oh,
at night times.
Gardening.
And then I was thinking of like what would our podcast even be called, and so these are my ideas. It was like existential crisis, because we're all in our mid to late 20s. How to get through your 20s without falling apart. Kind of cute.
It's giving like chicken noodle soup for the soul.
Yeah.
You know?
Aw.
Yeah.
Another one, Chicago girls, or just something to do with being a girly in Chicago.
Even though we live in the suburbs.
we do live in the burbs. Okay, no one
We
from
live in the
Chicago,
burbs.
come get us.
We live in the burbs.
I'm like 50% now.
yeah. She's a hybrid.
And literally, my last one was So This Happened, and they immediately looked at me and were like, "That's crazy."
Yeah,
that's
it
our name.
clicked.
And I was like,
It was such an instant click. Like, I feel like the way that everything came about was just so quick.
yeah.
And it just flowed so well for us.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay,
And the
balls
fact
to
that
the wall.
We've never second guessed the name.
No,
It's just been
literally.
like, that's the name, actually.
Yeah.
So This Happened. So it's like,
Literally.
because it's like, we just want to be like talking stories and like,
Yeah.
It was very clear, like from the get-go. I've never had like a goal be so like, yeah.
Yeah. Same.
And it was unanimous.
Yeah.
All at the same time. I was like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, no, we were all so aligned. I was like, oh, so it's our destiny.
Yeah.
Like, this is supposed to happen.
And
Which was
just want
exciting.
A little shout out to our family and friends.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
this is so awesome.
The amount of support we've received, and we were
Yeah.
talking about this one time where like no one has given us any pushback. No one has been
Oh my
like,
God.
"Oh, are you
Yeah.
sure? I don't know if it's a smart idea. Ooh, are you?" Literally everyone we've told has been like, "Absolutely, you guys should do that." Like,
Yeah.
no, the immediate support.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was so worried about like telling my parents because I was like, I don't know, like if they're gonna be down for this, like me just sharing my life online, like, and like obviously, like I told them like what we're gonna be talking about and stuff, and like I've always told my parents that I've always wanted to be a radio host.
I mean, you got the voice.
I have the voice for it. Okay. I would always listen to like Kiss FM and like B96 before school.
Yep.
Before
B96.
Bluetooth was in cars. and I would always listen to their voices and I'm like, dude, like I want to do that one day. And like my parents always heard me say that, and like I've emceed events and stuff, and like my parents are like, oh, you have like a knack for it. So I'm like, okay, I think so. So then when I said like, hey, I'm starting a podcast. I was like, by the way, I'm starting a podcast. And they were
just
like,
gonna be an ASMR
oh
podcast
my
now.
God. No, literally, like with my nails. And they were like, oh my God, that's great. And like, that's when I knew, I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. Like I thought, like my parents were like the only people I was really nervous to say something to. My cousins, my friends, they were like, dude, yes, like do it. Like, this is so you. So it just all worked out. So shout out to you guys for real. Like that support means so much.
It's overwhelming.
It's so overwhelming.
even
I was tearing up.
Yeah.
I was tearing up like this week when we were like posting like our marketing and stuff, and like we like hard launched the podcast, and like seeing all of like the likes rack in and the followers rack in, I was like, there's people that are following that I genuinely never thought would be. So shout out to you guys, thank you so much. But like I literally started tearing up because I'm like, dreams are coming true. Like it's so cute.
Yeah,
so cutie.
and like. My parents, like, as soon as I told them, and I was like, oh, and by the way, can we like turn a spare bedroom in your house to a podcast studio? And they were like, yeah, we're not doing anything with it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
love you so much. Thank you.
Seriously.
And yeah, we really like, this is professional.
Yeah,
Literally, we got a whole setup.
yeah. We should talk about how we met.
Oh God, do we really want to talk about American Eagle?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Our retail days is how we met.
Store 729.
Here's 729. Yeah, no, we all worked at American Eagle. Tia was the first to start.
I started back in 2014. Yeah.
Dude,
That was 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. I just... What one was it? Oh, it was for friends and family for Black Friday. Right. So that's how I
ended up. That's how they loop you in, dude.
Yeah.
But who was your friends or family?
Oh my God, wait, that's such a story. That's actually so funny. So I had a friend in high school who, like, I had the biggest crush on for like a long time, but he was like dating somebody else.
Name him.
Oh my God, yeah. Hi, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
No, and he...
Hope your marriage is great.
No, yeah. They're like super married now. It's really cute. I was actually looking at their wedding photos like a couple weeks ago. No, it was great. And he asked me, he's like, hey, do you want to like do this thing? And I was just like, oh my God, yeah.
I'm gonna spend time with Peter, of course.
But we all know that like when we go there,
you don't get to spend time with Peter.
Anybody.
Yeah.
You don't know anybody. I was just up there. I was up at the front with Jess and Sergio.
Oh.
I was like, okay. And I was just helping them fold jeans, and she comes up to me. She's like, "You want to do this?" And I was like, "Fold jeans? Yeah."
Do you want to do this for a living?
Yeah.
Do you want this to be your destiny? No, the way they try to sell the job.
Yeah.
I feel
you ready to lock in?
You're locked in, babe.
Yeah. No, that's how I started at American Eagle.
Yeah.
Was just I got stuck at a family event helping out for Black Friday.
Yeah.
And then that was it. And then I was there for 7 years.
7 long years.
It's that discount though. It keeps you there, babe.
Dude.
Those 80s.
I was there for 5 years. Quit, came back. Like, girl.
I think we all did.
We had a boomerang.
At one point.
Yeah, no, we did.
Right?
We all did.
Came back.
I was there from 2018 to 2021 or 20. No, but then I came back. I came back for like 3 months, and then after that, I guess it was the end of 2021. But yeah, they do know how to keep you. But also, it was just the people. Like retail is. Anybody who works retail knows like what retail's like. So I don't need to get into that. But like, the people that you work with are literally what keep you there. Like, I would dread going into work, except when I knew like one of them was working. I'd be like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. But we didn't even work together.
We didn't. No, we didn't.
Like, the only good part was like if I heard you over the walkie, I was like, Kelly.
Yeah.
You're like, can I get a size? I have go backs for room 1.
Oh, triggered. Oh shit. Fuck. Go backs, bro. The way I'm gonna put the way down in hives right now.
Oh my God, being stuck in the fitting room for a whole shift.
Okay, but that
oh
was
my God, would end me. But you were good back there.
Yeah, no, I was the fitting room queen of 729. I will hold that title. Okay,
influencer.
The influencer, the first influencer of 729.
The first of her name.
Don't play with me. Don't do it. No, but literally, me and Tia met. I don't know. Oh, so Alexis. Cashier trained me. I thought she was just the cutest, quietest little girl. I'm like,
she was a bald little baby back then.
She was. No, you weren't when I knew you. Yeah, you had hair.
You were bald when I met
inches. 40-inch bust down.
Literally. Straight from the head, baby. You had hair when you trained me.
Yeah. I was so nervous. But yeah, Kelly was
training me.
Yeah.
Why?
I think you're one of like the first people I ever cashier trained.
Oh my God, you did a great job.
What do I think? I'm not getting paid enough for this, actually.
None of us were. None of us were.
My God, they had me train every single new hire in the fitting room, and I'm like, there was a new hire every week, and I'm like, damn, bro, like
Retail turnover is crazy.
No, truly. So, what a time. And then T and I met during a floor set because I would always listen to true crime podcasts.
Yep.
What was it called? Crime Junkie? I was a huge Crime Junkie girl. So I would just play it out loud, and literally the whole store, like, obviously, like when we're closing or when we're doing floor set, it's just like people that are working. So I would always just play it and everybody would be listening to them.
Yeah.
Or they would have their headphones in, whatever. But yeah, that's literally how
we were just like commentating on this side. We're just like, wait, pause that. That's crazy.
And I'm like, wait, she's bestie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like that's kind of just, and then like, again, like when you're working in a store, like you just immediately bond. You trauma bond. You literally trauma bond. Yeah. So that's kind of just what started this beautiful friendship. And we kind of grew from there.
Because retail sucks.
Left American Eagle behind.
Yeah.
And here we are. Now we have a podcast together.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I can't believe that that's how we met. And that's how we met a lot of our friends too.
Closest friends.
All of our closest friends.
We were literally with some of them yesterday. Like, literal fam.
And no one's at AE anymore, actually.
Yeah.
No.
Bigger and better things. On to bigger and better things. Yeah, truly.
But yeah, that trauma pod connection is strong.
Yeah.
Truly. I'm so grateful for that job, though. Because it brought me you guys.
Yeah.
Because that was my first job ever, brand new state.
Oh my God, yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, talk about that.
Moving from California at 18. But yeah, I applied at Charlotte Russe. Didn't get it. And then applied at
you would have been with Mama.
No, yeah, either way. I was destined to
meet her,
That's so
work with Mommy.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And then, so grateful for American Eagle, though.
Truly.
Yeah. Honestly changed our life. For real. Because now we're here.
Now we're here. And we started a podcast. So we should get into why we started a podcast. Yeah. Tia, go. I want to hear yours.
Do you want mine?
Yeah, I want to hear yours.
Well, I mean, I guess it's because of, how we all, like, I'm just very grateful that I have a really good support system. Like I said earlier, it's so overwhelming, the support that we were getting.
Yeah.
And it was really, really nice. And I know not a lot of people have that support. It took a while to get there, let me tell you. But, I've done therapy before, like in the past, but nothing really beats therapy like group therapy, and just like having a community to like rally behind you. You really need those people, and these are my people. These are my people. But I want more people.
Yeah. No, totally.
No, everyone deserves that love and support, unconditionally. And even though it's through a screen, like, just know that you have that here.
Yeah.
And that's a nice, safe space for everyone to just be.
Yeah.
God, this world is so crazy that it's just like, just give me some positivity. There's so much negativity going on. Yeah. So that's what I feel like this is for me. It's just a really nice group, a community that we can build to let everyone know that you're safe and you're loved here.
Period.
So,
finger claps. Wait, yeah.
Claps! Yay!
So well.
No, I love that. That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
I definitely want to build a community here. In the club, we all fam.
In the club, you're all family.
Are you racist?
No. In the club, we are all family. Are you racist? Oh, I love Broad City. What about you?
I just think when we first did this, we were like, wait, this would just be so fun just for us to do.
Yeah.
As besties. And then, but now we can just put it on a platform. If something happens with it, so much fun. If not, at least we have this, footprint, and that we can, always look back on for our memories. Because, we could just yap about all of our stories, all of our memories. Yeah, just have this be a safe space. And I'm just excited. I don't even know what we're going to do with it. But I'm like so excited to see where we go.
It's such a cute way to like document our lives right now.
Yeah.
That's so true. I didn't even think about it that way. That's so cute.
It's just like a public time capsule.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I said, like, I've always wanted to start a podcast, and I've like always seen this like in my destiny. But I feel like the biggest thing is, like you were saying, like anytime I like talk to you guys about stuff, like I just feel better. Like I just need it's either journaling or I'm like, I need some opinions about this. And then I go to you guys and I know that you're never just going to be like, oh yeah, Kelly, you're totally right. Like you'll tell me straight up, like, well, like, have you thought about it this way? And like actual like real advice. And like I think that's what I want this to be, is just like a sisterly like girl talk, like girls night, literally girls night. Like when we're having girls night, we're just yapping about everything, like anything that's happening in our lives, like stuff that's happening around the world. Like we're very intellectual women, so like we are very like, I don't know, like versatile with our conversation. So I feel like that's what this is. Like we're literally documenting a lot of like what our girls nights are like, and just like talking about life, talking through things that we're going through, things that's happening in the world.
And a lot of the time, like when we start talking, it's just like, okay, so this thing happened.
Yeah.
And then, so when Alexis was just like, this is what our podcast name is going to be, I'm just like, well, duh.
Yeah.
It just made so much sense, because that's just how we start the conversation.
Yeah.
So like, why not start this conversation as that? Like, so this happened.
Yeah.
Maybe start a podcast.
Yeah, no, totally. It just like flowed really well, and like, yeah, no, that's I would say that's why I want to start the podcast, and I'm happy that we're doing this, and I'm excited about where it goes, and like the community that we're going. I'm like more excited about the community that we're going to build. Like, hey girlies, the girls, the gays, the theys, like
everybody is
like,
welcome.
Hey, everyone's welcome here. We don't want this to just be girl talk too. Like we can talk about other things too. Like we're not just talking about girly things. But yeah, no, we definitely like want this to be like an open community for a lot of people. Like I know, like from my perspective too, like I do want to talk a lot about like what it's like being a first generation like Indian American, and like that experience, and like the way that I was like raised and things, and like the environment that I grew up in, and like how that's affected me, and like like I just like also want to connect with those people too, you know?
Yeah, like I love how we all come from such different cultures and backgrounds. We can offer so many different perspectives on things, like how I come from a very blended family, like not very traditional, but just, you know, family that might not be your blood, but is, you know, you love more than could be your blood, and doesn't even have to matter at all. And
like because you have like such a blended family and all of that too, like we can choose our family. We
like
can.
You guys are my chosen family.
Exactly.
Don't make me cry.
Happy tears.
Yeah.
But like that's what this, you know, will kind of feel like to me, is that like these are our chosen family. You know, you don't have to be here, you don't have to listen, but if you do, like this is what you're gonna get,
and we appreciate it if you stay. No, and totally I love that.
Oh, so this happened.
We started a podcast.
Episode 1.
Yeah, stay tuned, because we definitely have more episodes coming. We want like seasons and things like that.
Special guests.
Oh my gosh,
our guest list.
I know. And like the
Crazy.
people that are so excited to be our guests too. Like when we mentioned that we were starting a podcast, they were like, "Oh my god, like can I be on the show? Like can I be on an episode?" And I'm like, of course you can. Like, of course.
Like we'll make some room. Scooch over.
We can put the camera in 0.5, you know? Like, we got options, okay? So, yeah, no, I'm really excited. And, like, a lot of them are our friends. And, like, again, they're also people that come from, like, different backgrounds and have different perspectives and just, like, life stories and stuff. And I just feel like it'll be really cool for you guys to, like, meet the people that we've chosen to be our, like, chosen family and that are our guests.
Yeah, because we spend a lot of time with them. So we're going to have a lot of stories.
Yeah,
lots of
definitely.
Stories.
One thing I will say, I'm a crier. So there may be times where we talk about stuff like throughout the episodes, and we will give like trigger warnings about certain things, because obviously this is a safe space and we want people to feel very comfortable here and like listening. But there are going to be times where we're talking about like triggering things or just like trauma and like just life,
part of
because
life.
this is what this is. Like we're documenting our lives, and I may cry. So
Life is
just
hard.
just a fair warning that I'm a
cried
crier.
several times today.
She did, but laughing. You were laughing.
Yeah.
We do that a
the
lot
girlies
too.
laugh.
We're gonna laugh, cry
Yeah.
a lot, and a lot of wheezing. I feel like just a wheezing.
So many sound bites could just be beast.
No, truly. Like me mouth breathing, just
Up close and personal.
a lot of ASMR bites. Yeah, no, totally. Totally. No, but I'm really excited. This will be great.
This is the start of a new chapter.
Yeah.
So thanks for being here.
Yeah. And stay tuned for more episodes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Kisses.